Hey everybody, it's Kathy at Elk Valley Nuts and Candy Company in Fayetteville, Tennessee. We're going to talk about skinny syrups today. We're going to talk about some unique uses, maybe a couple of recipes, and all of the flavors. I have all of them here except one. Between the time that I ordered and they actually got here, we ran out of another flavor, but it will be ordered today along with anything else that I'm low on. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about skinny syrups. If you don't know what skinny syrups are, it's actually, these are called skinny mixes. This is Jordan skinny mixes are the ones that we carry here. As you see, we carry them all, okay? So if you're looking for a flavor, I have it here, okay? These are the regular size bottles, which we're gonna talk about first, are $9 a piece. You get 25 fluid ounces. Depending on, a lot of people ask me, well, how many will this make? It just depends on how much you use. So like my parents use these in their coffees and they just use a tiny bit. They don't like a lot of sweeteners. So theirs lasts them like 6 months. A bottle of this will last them it's crazy how long it lasts them. I give it to them for Christmas usually and they end up not needing any for months at least. But if you're like me and you like to basically drink like candy, you're going to put a lot of this in. So it just depends on you, what you're using it for. It's totally up to you. I believe 2 tablespoons is what they call a serving. I'm looking. Yeah, 2 tablespoons is what they call a serving, and you're getting 25 fluid ounces here. So it's going to last you a while. But as far as, hey, Elizabeth, as far as uses go for this, let's start there. This started as a way to make mocktails, or even cocktails with less calories. So they started out with like pina colada, and there's margarita. They started out with those. And it was a way to make your cocktails without putting a lot of sugars, adding a lot of sugars to your cocktails. And then they got into the coffee flavors, like mocha and just caramel or vanilla, things like that, to flavor your coffee with, to sweeten and flavor your coffee with. And then a lady got a hold of it and she was losing weight. She had had gastric bypass surgery. She was losing weight and she hated water. She started putting them in her water. And when that happened, that kind of took off on TikTok. I do, Elizabeth, absolutely. That kind of took off on TikTok. I have 3 different ways to get mermaids, so stick with me. And she started doing like water combinations and mixing them and things like that, and everybody went crazy. Jordan Skinny Mixes jumped on the idea and they started making flavors specifically for water. Nowadays, these things are used. Okay, water, of course. What about maybe you want to take a Sprite, like let's say that you're trying, these are all 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, by the way. So let's say that you want to take a 0 Sprite, but you want to flavor it up. Well, throw a little bit of a skinny mix in there, or a dirty soda. You could do dirty diet sodas with these things. We just make sodas with them here. We'll take like a sour green apple, add carbonated water, so you could add sparkling water if you don't have a carbonator at home. You could add sparkling water and make yourself a diet soda with any flavor that you want, anything you want. But it doesn't stop there. People use them in their yogurt. People use them in oatmeal. People use them in baking. We have Todd's aunt cuts out some of the sugar when she makes cookies, and she uses vanilla in there. So the vanilla syrup is taking care of the flavoring of vanilla and part of the sweetness. So she's still got the sugar in there. So you really can't tell that she did anything, but she did take some of the sugar out. We have a lady that comes that does cakes, and she uses these to color and flavor frostings. So her frostings have a beautiful color, beautiful flavor. Instead of just being like a buttercream with some food color in it, she uses these, for instance, say she needed orange frosting, she might grab hibiscus passion. I think this is, hibiscus passion fruit, and that gives the cake a unique flavor. There's peach, there's strawberry, there's cherry. There's so many different ways that you can do this. Another great one, I think, is if you do protein shakes. Instead of buying, a lot of people do protein shakes and they just get tired of the same one, so they look at, well, what other flavors can I find? No, stop right there. Go get yourself vanilla protein shakes. And then, whatever flavor you want, flavor your protein shake. That way you're not having to buy a bunch of different ones and you might get a flavor that you don't like or whatever. Just pancake batter. I saw that recently, Elizabeth. Yes. Just flavor your protein shakes with these. and then you could change it up. Same thing with coffee. A lot of people ask me why I don't carry, we carry Javy coffee here. We carry the protein coffee and the concentrate, but I only carry the original. And people are like, why don't you carry the flavors? Because maybe you don't want to spend, I mean, the protein coffee it's $40. It's $35 here, but it's $40 is the retail price. Who wants to spend $40 on a flavor that they may or may not like, or they may get tired of it? Just get the original and use these to flavor your stuff, guys, okay? So many ways, like Elizabeth said, pancake batter. I saw that one recently. I saw where people put it in the cake flavor, the pineapple upside down cake in pancake batter to flavor their pancakes. Or some people just use these directly on their pancakes and waffles as a syrup. Snow cones. My favorite way is in the summertime, take your favorite flavor, pour it in your ice trays and make ice cubes with it, and then put it in your water throughout the day. Here's what's gonna happen. As you get longer in the day and you're getting tired of drinking your water and wanting something else, your ice cubes are melting. So as you go through the day, your water's actually gonna taste better and better through the day because more of that ice is melting in there. Kid mocktails, guys. If you're having a kids party, let's say that you're having kids over this weekend for Easter, put out some Sprite, put out maybe some ginger ale, cream soda, whatever you want, and then put some syrups out there and tell them. And if you want to do portion control, we carry the pumps here too. They're just $2. Tell them, guys, put three pumps of whatever kind of syrup mix you want in your Sprite or in your cream soda or whatever, and flavor up your sodas with them. Guys, there are so many things that you could do with these things. The most unusual one that I've seen recently involves this. So these are, and I'm going to start with these when I talk about what we've got here. These are the concentrates, okay? These are same amount of uses as this. You're just getting it in a concentrated form here. These are $6 each. This one is peach with vitamins and energy in it. The recipe, and this is on this page. If you just scroll down a couple of days, it was on the page. I think I posted it Friday. The recipe is that you take, I want to say it's 4 tablespoons of this, but again, look at the recipe. I think it's 4 tablespoons of this. You take 3 packages of gelatin, and I think it was 3 cups of water. And you mix that all together. You dissolve that all together. If you have molds, you can use molds. If you don't have molds, just pour it in a pan where it's going to be kind of shallow and let it set up. Cut it up then, and you have vitamin energy burst gummies. So you're going to have peach flavor gummies that you can just pop in, use them whenever you want. They're going to be peach flavor, and there's 0 calories, 0 carbs. You just use them when you want to for the afternoon or whatever. You could eat them all if you wanted to, but you know. But the little energy burst ones are $6 each. I have these in peach, cherry limeade, and the mermaid. So Elizabeth, that's one mermaid that I've got, okay? So peach, cherry limeade, and the mermaid in the $6 concentrated pumps. By the way, if you're shopping with me today, if you want to make a list, you can either run to the website. All of these are on the website. You can just buy them straight there, or you can make a list as you go and then send me your list as a message to this page, and I'll be happy to send you an invoice, however you want to do it, okay? So those are the 3 little ones that we have. I'm going to stick with the smaller ones first before we get to the main flavors, okay? They also have an energy line. Now, the energy line has 3 flavors. The energy flavors are peach mango, wild berry, that one's wild berry, and then they have strawberry dragon fruit. The energy ones have 100 milligrams of caffeine, so it's not gonna like, man, we sell loaded teas here, y'all know we do well. Todd drinks them like crazy, 200 milligrams of caffeine each, and woo, that's a lot. This one has 100. So if you need a little bit of a boost, but the caffeine really bothers you, if there's a lot of caffeine in them, these aren't too bad. Again, 0 calories. So instead of having that Red Bull that's full of calories and stuff, grab you one of these. Also, the cost effectiveness of these, so much better. This bottle makes 6 energy drinks, okay? 6 energy drinks that are, I want to say that they're 12 ounces. Yeah, 12 ounces. Well, no, because it would be 12 ounces plus this that you're going to put in. So 14 ounces, okay? Because you put 2 ounces of this and then 12 ounces of water. So you're going to get a 14-ounce drink. You're going to get 6 of those for $7. So just keep this with you, and when you want to make you an energy drink, do it this way, okay? So again, strawberry dragon fruit, peach mango, and wild berry on the $7 energy drinks. Now, the newest one that they came out with, and this one right now is my absolute favorite for a reason. It has nothing to do with flavor or anything like that. She did a hydration line. Now, the hydration lines, these have electrolytes in them. These are $8 each if you want to do these. There's Pineapple Whip, which I am sold out of. I had 3 when I ordered, and then somebody came in and bought all 3, so I'm ordering those today. But there's Pineapple Whip. There is Unicorn. Unicorn is her frosted blue raspberry flavor, all right? And then Elizabeth, Mermaid number 2, Mermaid. They have the Mermaid in the hydration. Here's what I love about this. When I was raising my children, we always kept Pedialyte in the fridge so that when they got sick, if they got diarrhea or if they were throwing up or whatever, we always had electrolytes in the house for them. Just keep one of these. It is $8. Keep one of these in your pantry. You don't even have to keep it in the fridge. And when anybody in the house needs electrolytes, it's right there for them. Or if you just like to drink the electrolytes through the day, you've got kids in sports, whatever, they can get the electrolytes without getting all the sugar and the calories. It's a great way to do that. So again, these are $8 each. These make 8 drinks. So $1 a drink, guys, for a hydration drink. That is a steal. And these, we have them in Mermaid, which is a tropical citrus. That's what Mermaid is. Pineapple, coconut, that kind of stuff. So Mermaid, the most popular flavor too, by the way. The Mermaid, the Unicorn, which is the frosted blue raspberry, and then the Pineapple Whip is also in the hydration. Now, she has a few others in that size that are $7 that are naturally sweetened. Most of her drink mixes are sweetened with sucralose, but she does have a few that she uses stevia in. And the ones with the stevia are, these are $7 each, this size, okay? So if you don't like the sucralose and you'd rather have the stevia, the stevia, however you want to say it, this is $7 each. You get, I have toasted coconut, I have pistachio chocolate, grenadine, which is a cherry flavor, lime syrup, and cinnamon dolce in the naturally sweetened ones, okay? Then we have, I know this is going to be a little bit of a long one, guys, but I'm going to get through these. Then we have the sauces. And remember, I haven't even gotten to her main product yet, okay? In the sauces, these are a little bit different. These come like this, okay? And this is just like think of like a chocolate sauce that you pour on ice cream, or caramel sauce that you pour on ice cream. Hey, Kim, this is the same consistency of that, okay? Now, what would this be good for? Of course, she makes it, you can see, to go on ice creams or to go in cappuccinos or espressos or something like that. You can. This is a sweetener too, so you can use it as a sweetener if you don't mind that. But what about milk? So you've got kids that want chocolate milk, but you don't want them to have all that sweetener. Here you go, guys. Not only chocolate, but there's other flavors too, like you're about to find out. The sweeteners, the syrups are $6.50 each, okay? $6.50 each for the sauces, not the syrups, the sauces, okay? Now, the ones that we have available are double fudge, which is chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. The Unicorn, again, this one's a fun one if you're having a birthday party. I mean, look at that purple. And this is the raspberry flavor. Everybody loves blue raspberry. So this is that frosted blue raspberry flavor, the Unicorn in the sauce. Then we have salted caramel. I would need this one and this one on my ice cream. Or even, I don't know, if I was doing milk, I don't know which one I do. By the way, I don't do cow's milk. I think it's gross that people do cow's milk. Good morning, Carmen. Carmen, I need to talk to you too. That last order that you did never got paid for because they took the money out of my account, so we need to take care of that somehow. But I don't do cow's milk, so I would do like a coconut milk or an almond milk or something like that, and then flavor it with these, and I think I would love that. Then we have peppermint mocha, and the most popular one. I buy this. Some of these I buy like 2 cases at a time. Most of them I buy a case at a time. But there's certain flavors. I'll tell you when I get to them what they are, so you know what the most popular ones are. This one, I bought 6 cases the last time I bought it because so many people look for this and it's always sold out everywhere. So this is the coveted marshmallow sauce. Guys, this is fabulous, all right? Then we have a couple of seasonal flavors that I stock up on. Sounds good, thank you, Michelle. That I stock up on to make sure that I have them afterwards because everybody else doesn't have them because they were seasonal, and then I've still got them, so yay me. If you want any of the seasonal flavors, I have, now these are $9 each. Now we're to the $9 ones, okay? I have the white chocolate peppermint still, the Christmas favorite, the white chocolate peppermint. I still have those. And I am left with 1 gingerbread right now. So if you love gingerbread, I still have one of these. $9 each on those. At the end, when I get done with this, I will show you, I've got a couple of gift boxes too that I've got that we can do. All right, we're gonna start on the regular syrups, the everyday syrups. Every flavor that she has, that she does right now from wholesale, that she's manufacturing, I have on this wall. And the reason I say it that way is there are flavors floating around out there that she no longer manufactures. If you're buying these at discount stores, this comes directly from Jordan's Skinny Mixes because we've had a conversation about this. If you are buying them at discount stores, you're getting closeouts, you're getting out of date, you're getting whatever they've got, and they are not allowed to order them. They get whatever they send them, and it's the stuff they need to get rid of. So sometimes you will see some in there that they've quit manufacturing, but they had them left in the warehouse. So I promise you that everything I have on this wall, everything we're about to go over, is what they are currently manufacturing and have available to buy wholesale, okay? So when I say I have every flavor, that's what I mean. All right, Apple Crisp. We have Apple Crisp, which is a caramel apple flavoring. Then we have the newest one is the banana bread. This actually came out like last November, but it came out in just small bottles. She recently moved it to the large bottle. So we have banana bread, $9 on all these again. Blueberry cobbler. I was talking to somebody recently. We were talking about, oatmeal. Oatmeal with blueberry cobbler, right? Also lemonade, a blueberry lemonade would be fabulous. Blueberry cobbler, what you're basically getting is blueberry and vanilla together, all right? Then we have the brown sugar cinnamon. This one is always, this has been around forever. It ain't going nowhere. It's one of the popular ones. We have butter pecan. All of these guys can be used in coffee, in water, any of the ways that we talked about. The newest flavor is butterscotch. And boy, I got this in and it like came and went and I had to order it again immediately. So we have the butterscotch. Then we have butter toffee, candy apple. This was one of the first ones that I tried. It's so good. Candy apple is there. Caramel, of course. Caramel macchiato. Caramel pecan. And that's all the caramels. Now this one's one that I like to use a lot. This is chai. I love chai. I put blueberry cobbler in my 0 sugar lemonade. That is such a good idea. And you know what else? Another way to, guys, as I'm doing this, I'm going to remember ways to do this. Another really fun tip to use these, take 0 calorie Cool Whip. Take whatever flavor you want. This would work really well with the sauces, okay? But the person who told me about this uses just syrups, but I think the sauces would be even better. Mix your 0 calorie Cool Whip with your flavoring, put it back in the freezer, put it in the freezer. You've just made ice cream. Hey, Suzanne, you've just made ice cream with 0 calories and 0 carbs. I mean, that's incredible. But also use it as a creamer in your coffees. So when you get up in the morning and you're having a coffee, do it that way. Just mix a little bit of that creamer in there. Okay, this one is chai. So if you love chai flavors, I love chai tea. Sometimes when I make tea here, I'll just grab this because I keep them open here and throw in some chai flavoring in there. Then we have the cherry, the straight up cherry. Now there's 3 flavors, and we're gonna get to them as we go because I have them in alphabetical order here. 3 flavors that she makes specifically for making sodas. And one of those is the cherry cola. So this is actually created, like I told you, we use them to make sodas. We use all of them. But this one, and then there's orange and there's root beer, are specifically made for making sodas. So they're a little bit more concentrated flavor, a little bit stronger, a little bit sweeter that are gonna come through on that. But you could use this however you want. If you like that cherry cola flavor, use it however you want. But it is made for making sodas, the cherry cola one. Then we have chocolate caramel truffle, cinnamon dolce. I'm going to move you guys a little bit closer to me down here. All right, cinnamon dolce, citrus spritz. When this one came out, I was so excited. By the way, if you see me shake them up, if you open them up, or if you get them and you see this, shake it up. Let me show you guys what that is. It's there for a reason, okay? It's one of the fun things about these. Hey, Mandy, how are you? All right, so when you shake that up, they have an iridescence to them. Do you see it? It's beautiful. They have that iridescence. A lot of them have that. I'm not going to say which ones do and which ones don't, because I would say half of them have it. So it's just kind of a fun thing that they have. But the citrus spritz is like an orange flavor. Hey, Buffy. This is an orange flavor, but a little bit more, almost like if you did like an orange and a peach together, maybe. I know peach isn't citrus, but that's kind of the vibe that I get from this one. I love it. Coconut is one that just came back into stock. We've got coconut. I use coconut here a lot. Cookie dough. Cotton candy is one of the favorites, guys. This is the one that started the whole iridescence thing. I'll show you guys, get it mixed up. All right. Do you guys see that in there? That glittery. It's not really glittery because that's kind of like a sparkly thing. Cotton candy, guys. This one I could not keep. When it first came out, I could not keep this stuff on the shelf. And if you're doing kids party, oh my, I'm okay. Hopefully today I can stay that way all day. No tears. What's going on, Mandy? If you're doing like a kids party, cotton candy is one that you must have. Must have. Dragon, there's a few of these also. Dragon is one of the sour ones that she has, one of her sours. So this one, Dragon, is sour green apple. Use this one a lot in sodas. Then we have Dragon Fruit Acai. Fairy Dust is sour rainbow candy. That's what Fairy Dust is. Then we've got French vanilla. Now I had to ask somebody, what the heck is the difference between vanilla and French vanilla? French vanilla is going to be more, and we have both. French vanilla is going to be a little bit richer, almost like a buttery vanilla. It's going to be a little bit sweeter for the French vanilla. Genie is another one of the sours. Genie is the sour blue raspberry. We have hazelnut, hibiscus passion fruit, iced cinnamon roll. That one would be great in a coffee. Irish cream. You could use that one in cocktails. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Mandy. I'm sorry. I know that's really, really hard when that happens. You could use Irish cream in cocktails. You could use it to make an Irish coffee with, or you could just use it as a flavoring for what, if you like that flavor, there you go. Italian wedding cake is going to be a vanilla butter cake. Italian wedding cake is going to be like a vanilla butter cake. Lavender is a brand new one. They are showing so many ways to use lavender all over the internet right now, but drinks, coffees, teas, all over the place with the lavender. Lemonade, just plain old lemonade. You can either use it like that or you can mix it with other things, but there's other lemonades also. I've got 2 other lemonades to show you. Love Potion is the sour watermelon. This is a sour watermelon if you want to do Love Potion. Macadamia nuts, maple bacon donut. If you got a man that likes coffee and you need to cut out some of the sweetener, get him some maple bacon donut. Maple bourbon pecan. That one would be fabulous in oatmeal, I think. Mermaid is, you know what? I don't know if it's the #1 seller anymore. I'd have to check and see. At one time, for a long time, this was the #1 one. By the way, Elizabeth, this is #3, and I've got 2 here right now, Elizabeth. If you need me to hold one for you, let me know. I've got 2 of those. Okay, Meyer lemon raspberry, mocha, orange soda. Remember we talked about there were 3 flavors of soda. Here's #2, orange soda. Peach tea, peanut butter cup, pineapple upside down cake. This is another one of the cake flavors. These are skinny syrups. If you go back to the beginning of the video, I kind of explained them in detail, but they're for flavoring coffees, teas. There's so many, we talk about it at the beginning, there's so many uses for these things. But they are sweeteners, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugars. They are sweeteners and they are flavors, okay? Then we have pistachio latte. I already showed you guys the pina colada, but I'm gonna grab it again. Now the pina colada comes in a little bit bigger bottle. It's 32 fluid ounces. Most places that sell the pina colada actually sell it for $10, not $9, but it's $9 here. Okay, the pina colada, again, you could use it for actual cocktails, but then just put it in water. Put it in like a coconut milk and make yourself and then pour it over, like blend up your ice, then pour it into coconut milk, and then pour it over the crushed ice. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. I might have to try that one. Guys, I still have pumpkin spice. Did this come today? It didn't come today. For some reason, I had this on the order. I saw it the other day. But cool. Okay, good. So pumpkin spice, I still have it in. They aren't making it anymore. That's why I asked. All right, we have raspberry. The third soda flavor is root beer float. Okay, think about this. Get you some sparkling water. Make yourself a root beer float drink. Then get the 0-calorie Cool Whip. Mix vanilla in there real good, so it's like vanilla ice cream, and then put that on top. What'd you say? Todd said, or just get ice cream. Don't get ice cream. Put you some vanilla syrup in your Cool Whip. Put it with or in your soda, and then mix it up, and it would be like you're having a real root beer float. That would be so good. Then we have salted caramel, salted dark chocolate espresso. You know who you are. This is my parents' favorite. I also had a lady come in last week, and she bought everything I had of these. I think I only had one or two, and she was like, when are you going to get them in again? And I bought her an entire case. So if that was you, your case is here. I put it in the back. And then I have another case, guys, out to purchase. So the salted dark chocolate espresso, we have so many people that this is what they come in for, the coffee drinkers. The coffee drinkers love this in their coffee. Then I have the simple syrup. If you're just looking for just like, I just need a sweetener. I just need something to replace the sugar with. Simple syrup is what you want. S'mores, of course, marshmallow and graham cracker. Strawberry, you could mix the strawberry and other things. Strawberry would also be great in a Sprite Zero or just in Sprite. If you want to do, like that would be a good one for kids if you're doing mixed drinks for kids or for your ice cream, for your 0-calorie ice cream. Okay, another new one that we just brought back for us. Strawberry pink lemonade. We've got that one. Sweet tea. Sweet tea is one of those that, man, it goes quick, okay? Toasted marshmallow is probably my favorite of any of them on this block. I love the toasted marshmallow. Tropical. Tropical is orange, kiwi, strawberry, and pineapple. Tropical's got it all going on. If you like the tropical things, we're going into summer. If you like to make fun drinks and you're just looking for some fun things to have, Tropical would be a good one to grab. We've got the unicorn. We've talked about the unicorn several times already. This is that frosted blue raspberry. The unicorn. At one time, that was a super popular one too, but there's so many now that other ones have kind of taken over. Then we have vanilla almond, vanilla caramel cream. Another new one on our shelves that we just brought back is watermelon lemonade. Then we have white chocolate mocha, and this is another seasonal one that we keep around because people love it. It's called Witch's Brew Margarita. It's a green apple margarita flavor. Okay, Witch's Brew Margarita. Hate the name, but people love the syrup, so there you go. All right, the other things that I have to show you, I just have 3 more things. So I told you, the bundles that they do for Christmas are so good. So we always order extra so that we can keep them around for a while. There are none that are going to taste like Pepsi Zero, Mandy. Done. We have had, that's what my husband drinks too. And no, there's nothing that's going to taste like Pepsi Zero. Okay, so the gift sets that I have right now. Now these are going to be a little bit smaller bottle. They're not going to be the big, huge bottles that I've been showing you. These bottles are 12 ounces each. So you're going to get 12. You're going to get 3 12-ounce bottles. Great way to gift these. Great way to try these if you're not sure. If you're having a party and you just want them out for the party, but you don't want a big bottle, this would be a good way to do this. This one is sugar cookie, toasted marshmallow, and white chocolate peppermint in this one. These, by the way, are $16 a piece for the whole set. And then I have the fall collection, the fall favorites. I have that one still. This set is brown sugar cinnamon, pumpkin spice, and maple bourbon pecan. And then I have the fantasy collection, which is the favorites, okay? This one's gonna be the 3 like that have been popular for so long. This one is Cotton Candy, Mermaid, and Unicorn. If you are looking at, hey, I need to drink more water, I wonder if these would help me. This right here would be a great way to get started because these are 3 super popular flavors, just sweeteners, just fun flavors, nothing like too strong that's gonna drive you crazy. $16, you're gonna get all 3 of the Cotton Candy, the Mermaid, and the Unicorn. These have been popular. I don't think we've ever had a time when those were not available to purchase. She kind of rotates what she's making. All right, guys, so that is Skinny Syrups. We have been over them all now, several different ways. Like I told you, we do carry pumps. So I carry the gold pump. These are just $2 each if you want pumps for yours. So many different ways to store these, to keep these, so many fun things. Send me pictures of how you keep your Skinny Syrups. I know I've got somebody who told me they buy those shoe hangers and put them on their pantry doors. And in the pockets, instead of shoes, they put the Skinny Mix bottles, which I thought was adorable. And Mary Beth, if I have not seen you in so long. If you're watching me, come by and see me. Mary Beth used to come in. She had like this beautiful table. Her water, instead of having a coffee bar, she had a water bar. And she uses these in all of her waters. So many different ways. I've been putting tips on the page. I will continue to do that. But these are the Skinny Syrups, guys. If you jumped on late and you're like, I don't know what those are, go back and watch the beginning of the show. I explain them in detail and talk about them. I've just shown you all of them. That is everything that they have. So if you want Skinny Syrups, you can order them online or you can come by the store. We've got them all. We'll take care of you. You guys have a good day. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.